Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday at noon, 12 o'clock sharp, and I'm coming to you talking about Ayurveda and life and wisdom that we all carry, that we all have inside of ourselves, that we just need to, peel the layers back and figure out how to touch down, how to engage, how to, find your inner power. And I want to talk about my friend Ilan today. We go back quite a few years. We met swing dancing in Sweden, and we have had this wonderful correspondence where we just kind of uplift each other. And he asked me this really beautiful question, which was, how did I find the power, or, how did I realize that I had this power to speak to people, to heal people, to heal myself even. We didn't get into the bulk of that question. He just asked it, and I was really excited to talk about that today. Is, where did my power come from to want to heal, to want to touch people and help them engage in their own lives? And, I ask this to you guys too. I'm live because I want to interact with you. I want to see what you guys feel. If you feel that you have a power, if you feel that you've engaged in this, lifestyle where you're helping others or you're helping yourself, because we all need to help ourselves first. And I'll speak about that in just a moment. But, please feel free to type in and connect and let me know your thoughts and where you are with what we're talking about today, which is harnessing your power. So I got my power, or I feel like the reason that I wanted to help people and connect with people is because all throughout my life I was always connecting and always talking with people and engaging with people. So, just to blanket statement say, I wanted to help people, that's not just how I got my power, where I am today, or why I'm doing what I'm doing today. If I look back into my life, it's the pieces that have brought me here. So, when I was little, I always wanted to speak to people and ask questions, and you can talk to some of my friends. I'm always engaging people. I always wanted to know what was going on in someone else's life, and a little bit of the ego, like, how can I help you? How can I make it better? And that was the basis of, I think, what brought me to my foundation of what made me capable to speak to people and talk to people and engage with people. So, coupled with, I had my own deep, just really hard to deal with stomach and digestion issues. I've talked to you guys about this throughout the past weeks. Really difficult challenges with my digestion, and I couldn't find anything that was helping me. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars talking to naturopaths, trying to figure out what was wrong, because I believe I was dealing with this silent disease, which is called stress and anxiety and worry and push, and this really kind of fiery side of our society. The go, go, do, must be, and then coupled with like teenage angst and what am I doing with my life type stuff. So, all of that, my digestive issues, my really wanting to know how to change where I was and advance and become healthier, that led me to Ayurveda. And Ayurveda was really, really just made so much sense to me. Ayurveda is a lifestyle. It's about connecting to nature, eating when the sun is up and high noon time, best time to eat. Talked about that before. Going to sleep with the sun, listening to the subtle messages of our body and the circadian rhythm that we should be living with. All of those things helped me. If you have experienced Ayurveda, type it in. Let me know what you've experienced. Or if you've experienced holistic health, let me know what you have been working with. I'm so intrigued. Again, I love to know what's going on in people's lives and where I can help. And please type in if you feel like you have a question or even a comment. I'm personally just talking about, how I harnessed my power. And I really believe that it was always there, always within myself. And hopefully this is not the first time you're hearing this, but you have this power too. We all do. It is the trauma in our lives and the challenges in our lives that coat our power, coat our higher power, the one that connects us to everyone and everything and knowledge and feeling and love. We all have that. And I just connected to myself. I decided that I was the most important thing in my life, and not in an egotistical way, but knowing that if I put myself first, if I figure out what's going on with my digestion, if I figure out how to maintain my life in a way that I want to live, if I can do all those things, then I can then help others. And for me, that turned into actual coaching and consulting and really helping. And that was through Ayurveda. I learned a basic way of looking at life, kind of bearing it down to the bones and then rebuilding. And I believe that I have the power to, help others now that I have gone through this. And yeah, my friend Mariah wrote, that's so important to take care of yourself first. Yes, totally. My friend Mariah and I, if you're on Instagram, you might not see this comment because it's live on Facebook, but my friend Mariah and I, we're going to be starting a podcast, and it talks all about rebuilding, sustaining beautiful lives, and I'm so excited, so stay tuned for that. But to come back to, our main focus for today, harnessing your power. How do you start to do that? Where does that come from? What are the first steps that you take to locate your power? Is it a location, or is it a feeling, or is it a thought? These are beautiful questions, and if you're having these questions, or you've even thought about this before and you've come to some revelations, please type in, let me know. I believe my power came from my want to heal. And I remember getting a comment, a few weeks ago, excuse me, from someone who was like, well, how do I find blank if I don't even feel it? We were talking about, I think, positivity. How do I find positivity if I just can't even get there? And I come back to the same idea, and I would love to have a conversation about this. So please, if you have a comment about this, let me know. I really believe if you don't know, or if you can't find your own power, you can't find that strength inside. I hate saying this, but almost that idea, and Mariah, we talked about this before, that fake it till you make it. Put a smile on your face and see where it takes you. Put a thought, give yourself a thought, like, what if I could have this power to heal, this power to help, this power to feel strength and love? What if I had that? What would my life look like? If it takes you if it's very hard for you to even step into a power, to feel that you are even capable of owning or feeling this strength, see what it's like to imagine, play that game, that old school game when we're 5 years old and I'm the queen of the world and I have all the power. Like, where does that put you? First of all, it puts a smile on my face because queen of the world, right? Great. And then, now I'm in this place where I'm like laughing. It puts you in a different space. It separates you from where you are and puts you in a completely new space where you can pull in new ideas, reach for new feelings. I would love for you guys to try that, especially if you have been challenged or you want to feel something new, if you're challenged with trauma or confusion. And I'm talking about some really difficult things, but I could also be speaking to not appreciating or liking where you are with your job or your partner or your eating style. I mean, some of these things are big I don't want to say they're bigger or smaller, but I will say that it doesn't matter what level you are on. Everything needs to be attended to. Nothing is too small. If you are unhappy because of a pillow you're sleeping on, attend to that. Don't let that be something that, if your pillow is not comfortable, then you're not sleeping well. And if you're not sleeping well, then you're not engaging in the rest of your day. It's these tiny steps, these tiny pieces to a bigger puzzle. And I really, truly believe that that is what Ayurveda, encompasses. It encompasses this world of being able to look at your life, come to the root problem of what you need to change, and solving it from here so you can grow to be a beautiful tree, or wherever you are in your life. Ilan, I mentioned you just earlier, and you prompted this week's focus of harnessing a power, and where did I find my power, or how have I come to this. And just to kind of close up today's chat, I really feel like, again, it's all inside. You have it, everyone has it. We just have to kind of peel back the layers, or dust off, crack open, however you feel confined by whatever is surrounding you, or what you feel kind of keeping you down, and how can you break through that. It comes back to the self. Once I focused on myself, once I learned and taught myself and engaged with the people around me, my journey has not been a solo journey. I have asked people questions. I have asked people for help. I have engaged in my community, which isn't always easy for everyone, which is, why I come on here live, because maybe I'll find that one person that just happens to reach out to me and I can help you. I just love this. I love communicating with people, and anytime you have a question or comment or want to open up a conversation, I'm here. I love it. I want to do it all the time, and I hope to do it with you. That being said, I will be signing off now, and thank you for watching. If you are watching this later, say hi, let me know. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.